was a funny kid. He was a funny baby from the very beginning. He was just into everything. He saw everything. He wanted to know about everything, you know. Of course, he lived he lived here on this property, not in this house or either old house, but close enough that I could see him every day, you know. He was always a happy baby. He had big eyes, had curls. His hair was curly. So we just thought he was wonderful. He was just so special because he was like ours, you know. He was so close to us. And as he grew up, well, he'd walk, run down here to see us, you know. Every time something happened, if he found a bug outside that he didn't know what it was, he came in and asked, Papa, what's this bug?
Even when he was just a little kid, he'd go out and pick up bugs and things like that, explore a lot.
He loved to fish. We had to watch him.
When he'd come in from school, he'd go barefooted down to Mama's to go fishing in the pond. And if we ever came up missing, we'd whistle to each other to communicate instead of holler. But that was a big thing, fishing. That's where he came into fishing and hunting.
I think when he was born a natural hunter, fisherman, outdoors type.
Sports. He has God-gifted ability that he could play baseball.
Never will forget it up there at the old ballpark. He was pitching. He got tired of pitching right-handed and turned around and pitched left-handed.
What he would do when he was a youngin', he'd stand out there and bobble the ball like he had messed it up and fumbled it and try to get him to take off to third base so he could throw him out. He liked to do that a lot.
He could play any kind of sports. He could do it.
Came natural to him. It just, like I say, and he'd swing, hit that club either left-handed or right-handed. And he's a natural. Good ball.
I'd have to say in the fishing and hunting department, it's a little more, you kind of got to get in there and get after it. Where the golfing is, you don't get in there and get after it, you're out there playing the course. And which that's kind of where the hunting's kind of the same way. In fishing, I mean, you got to see what you got out in front of you. You know, I mean, it's one-on-one. You against the fish, you against the animal, you against the golf course.
That's right where you lined up, man.
Oh, I'm kind of ambidextrous, so I grew up playing golf left-handed when I first started. And then the golf coach I happened to run into was here at the high school when I was going through high school, flipped me over and got me on the right side of the ball. And just got to playing right-handed and started moving around there, and one thing led to another, and I ended up out there on tour.
That's why there's so many books about the mental part of game, you know, the golf. It's because everything you read about it is happened or it's fixing to happen to somebody you know playing golf. Come up with different things that we do, and this is one of the different ones that I get to do to goof off. I don't know a lot of them, but this is one of them. God dang, I hit it up on the hill. Well, there's one out here too. Oh. Man, this would be good for a toothpaste. Look, see, I could use it. So you can put it on my head.
It's It's perfect, see? That's what I have to do all day.
That's a beaver tail.
And then the golf, you know, it's a little different. I mean, if it was up to me, I'd much rather hunt and fish, but, you know, the golf is where I make my living at, so. The traveling's pretty fun. I mean, you get to meet different people, see different things, you know. We drove from Richmond, Virginia, all the way to Chicago, which is like a 10-hour ride. On the way there, we probably saw over 200 deer. I called my buddies on the phone that was in front of me. Josh Broadway plays out there in Nationwide Tour with. I called him. I said, "Man, is this a deer farm we're driving through? What part of the country is this? This is where we need to be at."
I've hunted with ever since I can remember hunting. I mean, rabbit, squirrel, deer. I just grew up hunting. I mean, we grew up on the river down there. When you wasn't fishing, you was hunting. So I've been very fortunate. My family's, have been involved in hunting, in different types of hunting, not just deer hunting. We do birds and, rabbits and squirrels and anything else. I ain't never met a stranger, the way I feel about it. I mean, because, it's just the way I am. I like to meet people. I'm an outgoing guy, and it's fun to get to meet people because, you get to learn, another story and another life.
We say grace at the table when we eat supper and breakfast and lunch. And we go to church on Sundays. Wednesday nights when we can. Pastor teaches the class, but we've always been a group. We've always hugged. We've always kissed one another. We're not ashamed to show affections. We stand up for one another, and we're just a unit. Parker loves Boo, and Boo loves Parker. And I know unequivocally when he's out of town, when Parker's at my house, Boo will call 2 or 3 times a day just to talk to Parker.
I think he's a very good dad.
He's very loving, kind. He wants to spend time with him. He feels guilty sometimes that he's not with him as much as he feels like he should be. But when he's home, Parker's right with him all the time.
There you go. Yeah, pick your tee up and go to mama.
He can't grow fast enough for me to show him what I can offer him with the woods. The golfing now, he's gonna have to learn that on his own. I mean, we're gonna play golf. I'm hoping that he will play golf one day. But the hunting and fishing, that's gonna be the most important thing to me. I want to give him what my father has given us, the opportunity to come out here and do it, and take advantage of what we got out here.
We're gonna wear cousins, but out here in a little bit, we just kind of get warmed up a little bit, kind of give him the big head, let him get swole up. I would go over here and start hollering when they're hitting, but I know that ain't real competitive, that is not a good spirit out here in this golf. You gotta show your little etiquette.
Boo's Boo. You better not change him, and I don't think he will.
But I'll tell you what, he does a great education service.
Yep.
So does, he doesn't hunt anymore because he can't put up with
all the people, all the press and everything.
Right.
Oh, there would be one up there. There goes some deer running back through there.
Did you get him? Dave Velvet?
I don't know.
Hold on, get this out of the bush right now.
Go ahead, bud.
Hold on, whoop, we've been to run up.
You got a snake? Oh! You... God! Dog! Golly! I'm like, you hooked a snake, you man! That's it. That's it. You did it. That's it.
War's on, huh?
That's it, right there.
And as long as you give him a little bit of water and a little bit of sunlight, he's gonna grow and be strong, and he ain't gonna change.
Clean my club, leave me alone.
Yes, sir. Yes, boss.